Right, hello everybody. Yes, back again. This time we got House of Dead 4, but we got a twist. I got something you might like here. So this is the House of Dead 4. This was available, obviously, this came out in the arcades back in 2005. PlayStation decided that it was going to, Sega, I think it was, decided to release a pack, if you will, on House of Dead 4. Sorry, on PlayStation 3, there was House of Dead 3, House of Dead 4, and House of Dead Overkill. Now, you may have seen this before. This is the machine gun that you can get for PlayStation. You can have, I think it's like there's two things here that you can have. Yeah, we've got the full thing here. So I'm going to be actually like doing it properly. So yeah, time is going to be when I hit the thing here, which is hopefully going to be in a minute. So if we're ready on time, I'll give you a countdown from 3, 2, 1, go. So hit the wrong button then. So we're going to have a lot of cutscenes in this, but we're going to skip them. Now, time usually starts when the cutscene fades out, so you lose about 20 seconds or so. But that's fine. Yeah, here we go. There we go. So, there we go. So this one, it starts where it's like 2003, I think it is. Also, yeah, you have the shape mechanics as well. There we go. Nice. Yeah, so the audio is going to be an interesting one. There's quite a bit going on in the audio. Also, these guys are quite interested to take care of. There you go. So yeah, we've got an Uzi this time as well. So this is an Uzi that I'm using. Now I'm going to get this guy to do this. There we go. So for those that don't know what we do in this, so I'm going to back that up there. So one of the things that we do in this game is we deliberately get killed. So we do something called death abuse in this game, which is to make sure we've got enough grenades as we go. And we also get multiple choice as well. This is another thing. There we go. Nice. Nice. So hopefully, with a bit of luck. So this is where you need the grenade. Yeah. Nice. So the grenades will come in useful for a lot of this. Feels like they're specifically hunting us down. Also, these guys are now going to drop. And now we're going to do this. Nice. There we go. Good stuff. So these guys will come over here. There we go. Okay, I didn't really think that was going to happen, but never mind. Okay, we got 4 grenades now. That's pretty neat. So the grenades will respawn every time we die. Now, one of the things that we, as I was saying, so we're doing something called death abuse. So we deliberately play with 1 life so that we can keep getting continues. Which is something. Also. There we go, nice. I didn't expect to be doing that, I'll be honest. Also. There we go. So I'm going to throw this here. This will hopefully kill him off. So this fight could be a bit faster. Ideally we want to have 4 of the grenades for this one. So if you throw a grenade at him, what ends up happening is he can end up, he'll come after you, but it will depend on everything else. So for example, one of the things that he tends to do here is he'll come after you and he'll put his hands up like that. And what we can do is we're going to go, right, okay, here we go. There we go. So that's 2. Now, he will come at us holding his hands. Like that. And then finally, got one more.
Where do you think you're going?
Nice. Good stuff. So this is another thing as well that you'll see. So we'll be deliberately trying to get C's or D's, that sort of thing. Believe it or not, we're actually going to try and suck at this game to make it faster. Yeah, I don't know either, but yeah, this is the thing. Am I catching the PS3 composite or component? So my PS3 self is the sight to behold. So I've got my PS3 is coming directly through from my PS3 to a PS3 component to a component to HDMI box, and then it's going from there to the rest. So yeah. Hopefully that helps with that question. Also, you can't beat rail shooters. I think rail shooters are quite fun, personally, because it's like, when you're at the arcades, I will admit that this is another thing I'll say as well, is this game used to scare the living daylights out of me. Like, I'm not gonna lie. There we go. Yeah, so it's PS3 to component box, component to HDMI, and then, yeah, go from there. Also, if I get this right, I can kill these things here. No, I can't get that right, never mind. So we're gonna go down. There we go. So there should be some guys behind me. There we go. Nice. Yeah, there is. Nice. So what we're going to do here is we're going to deliberately get killed. So we're going to throw that there. So that gives us 3 more grenades. Now you can use, if you so desired, you can use a, what was it? If you so desire, you can decide to, what is it? You can keep your grenades if you want, personally, but I wouldn't. Now, how the heck that missed anybody, I do not know. So my calibration isn't quite there, but we get there. Also, I'm gonna use this. There we go. So these guys are gonna, one of these guys are gonna jump up and then do that. So we can just do that. I'm gonna shoot this guy's thing here, so that'll kill him. And then what we'll do is, there we go, get rid of them. So there's gonna be a lot of stuff here. Also, yeah, the huddled sound you heard, by the way, is something. There we go. Nice. So, there we go. Easily clear them guys out. And you can also, these guys here, and they've gone. For those that don't know that you could do that, yeah, you can. There's actually an achievement in the PS3 version that allows you to do that. There we go. And this will basically allow us to go into the next boss fight. So what we've got to do now is we've got to defeat the boss. There we go. There we go. And then now, if you don't like spiders, by the way, I don't, but this is very satisfying for me. Because I'm like, ha, I can kill a spider and not feel bad about it. For me, this is your worst nightmare. This is basically what happens if a spider and zombie DNA, I want to call it, decide to mate with each other. It's the only thing I can think of anyway. There we go. lovers, yeah. So this is gonna have 2 pattern now. There we go. There we go. So that's stage 2 done and dusted. Not bad. Actually not doing too bad here. So yeah, like I said, we're going to deliberately suck on purpose. So don't worry about it. Like I said, so you get killed and things like that. But yeah, it's one of them things, I suppose. So I think now we're in a subway station? Something? Yeah. There we go.
Take this.
Nice.
I remember this station.
So we're going to be using the grenades in a variety of ways here.
You want this. This.
Nice. So these guys will crawl out of there. I'm hoping, with a bit of luck, I think it's here.
How's this?
There we go. Nice. Nice. Them 3 guys spawn like a 1, 2, 3 as you go.
There's nobody here.
So the guys with the axes are quite synonymous.
Take the escalator.
Also, we're going to deliberately get pulled a different direction here. Because if you go this way,
We should avoid any unnecessary.
there we go. There we go. Nice. These guys, yeah, the guys with the axes are a pain, to say the least. Nice. There we go. So there's 2 places where you want to take your, yeah, 2 places where you want to get killed deliberately on this one. So in a minute, there's going to be a load of them here, like that, as you can see.
You guys really should keep yourselves together.
So we're going to go down this way.
How the heck are we supposed to fight this man?
Shoot.
Ah. Nice. So because it's on very easy, you can just spray them dead easy. Now there's going to be a bunch of guys here with axes who we're going to let throw. Like that. Also, who would have known that Batman had a problem with his neighbours? There we are. Also, trains arrived right on time. Also, scary ass train. There we go. I forgot about that bit. So one of the things you can do here is the zombies tend to be like, ooh, it's an interesting one. All the zombies come up from 9 to 5, yeah. So you can actually kill like some of the zombies that are on this train. There you go. You can actually kill all of them on that train.
An authorized transfer point.
So the grenades will come in useful. So the Empress is the one that I always used to wonder and think, why is this so difficult? There you go. So that's like the pattern it follows. It, like I say, it's a rail shooter, so it follows the same pattern. So I've just got to keep my eye open for it. Nice. So I will just say as well, chapter 4 is one of them chapters where not a lot happens and most of it is a boss fight. There we go. So this is where it comes after you with everything it's got. There we go. That's end of chapter 3. So you can use, if you use a grenade at the end, you can easily kill it like that, which is really good. So yeah, that's how you get rid of Tempest dead easy. Save a grenade for at the end, and she's as good as yours. Pretty much. You only need one to do it, but you can easily take most of her health down. As long as you keep shooting at the same point, you'll be fine.
I used to come here often.
Also, now these guys, you can choose to throw a grenade in there or not. It really doesn't matter.
What?
Also, do I even want to think about what the zombies were doing there? No.
We have to close it quickly.
There we go. Shut that. So we've got flying zombies in this one. So this is the one where you want to make sure everything goes like clockwork. It's a bit difficult, this one. There we go. So you can actually play, for those that aren't aware by the way, you can actually play, you can play as the characters. There we go. So this is the one bit I always forget about. I always think, oh yeah, I could probably easily play as the other characters. There we go. But yeah, so you've got two. Oh, hang on. There we go. So this is, I forget what this is called, Severance, I think. Can't quite remember. But yeah, he just absorbed all your bullets. For some reason, the only thing that comes to my mind at this point is, what's it called, out of Austin Powers? The Get in my belly! I forget what it's called. I think we all know who I mean, right? Yeah, I think we know who I mean. If you've never seen Austin Powers, you probably know who I mean anyway. I'm gonna eat you! I'm high in the food chain! Get in my belly! There you go. Temperance, the only boss that's immune to weapons, well, normal ones. Yeah, exactly. There we go.
What is that?
All right, let's use that.
There we go.
Let's go up that way.
Now, I haven't got any grenades here, so anything that happens will probably be... There we go.
Looks like we can go up.
Yeah, have to be a quick one, to be honest. There we go. There we go. Nice, we got him. Nice, we got him. Nice, we got some more score there. Nice.
Whatever it takes to make it.
Get out of my way.
There we go. So, after that ordeal, that stage that practically didn't exist, what we find out is that the entire city has been destroyed.
You shouldn't be having this much trouble.
So yeah, what ends up happening is you move the lever, that drops that massive clock on its head, it's like, hey, what time is it? Boom. Yeah, knocks him out. So yeah, anyway. Now we move on to the next bit. Now you may recognise some of this music here. So for those that don't know about the music in this, some of it has been remixed from House of Dead 2.
How's this?
I completely missed. Wasn't supposed to do that. Never mind.
80063.
Nice. Also, yeah, half of these look very familiar. Also, this guy is going to give us a stomp. Because why the hell wouldn't he? Now, one of the things we need to do here is we're going to get a guy that lifts the car up. This guy here. And you can kill him straight away. So it saves you having to kill any of them zombies.
Watch out for that truck!
There we go.
Oh,
Nice.
This can't be safe.
No kidding. Nice.
This place hasn't changed since the last time.
So there's actually a reason why we're going to keep these two grenades here. And
Where are we going?
there's a reason for it, which is... There we go. This is the reason. There we go. That's why. There's one there.
They're coming up from behind!
There we go. Get rid of him. I mean, that didn't quite work out, but never mind. Normally, you're supposed to throw the grenade and it kills them. Also, for anyone that's played House of Dead 2, this building may be familiar. That's because this game, as I was saying before, takes place after House of Dead 2. So, and there's also a fan favourite which is back as well after this.
It's almost like we're being invited in.
Just here you go. Here he is. So this is supposed to be. This is supposed to be. There we go. So this is supposed to be Magician. There we go. There we go. There we go. Nice. So, what we're going to do here is going to make sure... Nice. He already killed us, but that's fine. There we go. There we go. So that is chapter 5 done as well. So it's supposed to be a rip-off of the Magician, but as somebody was saying, it is called the Star. Yes, it is. That's correct. But to me, it's always going to be just the modern version of the Magician. However, one thing that's definitely worth mentioning is there is an SP mode for this, which is basically like a special mode. And the special mode is supposed to be a... It's because of what happens at the end of this game, which I'm not going to tell you, you end up having G makes a return in this game, because in this game it's James and... Who's the other one? I forget what she's called now. I don't know. I actually forget the name of her now, what's she called? I've got a name, but I forget her name though.
I think he means
Yeah.
you're a new decorator.
Also, these guys just appear out of nowhere for some reason. Get rid of these guys dead easy. And then, now that they're now that they're all out the way, now got nothing left. should be 4 guys here. There we go. Nice. That was pretty clean, actually.
Goldman's office is above you.
So, with that being said, we stop a rocket that's being sent out across the world, only to be treated with this thing. This is supposed to be what happens if you accidentally open up Pandora's box. Oop. So we're gonna basically see this thing in the middle of his chest. We've got to just keep shooting that. But this isn't his final form, he has another form. So this is basically a shooting fest. And he stays still like that, you can easily shoot him. And you can obviously do that as well. Nice, there we go. Nice. Gets rid of it from that. There we go. That's his first form done and dusted. Also, just to mention, time will be coming up when I finally kill him. So, I need... Need whoever's on time ready on time. There we go. Time. That's it. Supposedly, we've killed him. But wait. We open Pandora's box. We need to get rid of it. It doesn't stop growing.
What? He won't stop growing!
There you go.
Can't beat him. You must close Pandora's box now or never.
James! What are
This is our last hope. This will stop it.
Supposedly this is going to stop it.
Give up hope.
And this is why there's an SP mode in this game.
James!
Pandora's box is closed once and for all. Now there is an SP mode in this.
What should I do?
I'll let the game round out first. There we go. So whilst the game's rounding out and closing out, I'm just going to quickly say a few words. Which is that overall, that run was pretty good. That was a PB by 7 seconds. That had some pretty damn good run. That was a pretty damn good run for me. The PB
What'd
by
you
7
give for your
seconds.
time?
26:22, but that's probably closer to a 26 because of the when the cutscene starts at the start. So it's probably like a 26:08, I want to say. So you lose about
Right.
16 seconds if you time it from the right, well, you time it at the right point. So yeah. Also, there's another few endings here. I'll let this play and see. It'd be interesting to see what we get.
Ah, yes, there is one thing I forgot. The human race has not been eliminated. Travel north. Hope is such a splendid thing.
Oh, damn, we didn't get the good ending. So there's several endings. One of the endings shows that he's got like underneath his eyes, he's like infected with the zombie virus. But yeah, there's a SP mode for this where it's you and G from the original House of the Dead games, and you team up together And the idea is you need to take on Magician. There's only 2 chapters. It's about 15 minutes long, give or take. But yeah, there you go. Also, you say humans survive, but here's the thing, is that unfortunately, given how House of Dead 3 comes after this, they don't survive at the end. And according to this, it was 2019 when death was a thing. But there you go. So this was set in 2003. And this is the video as well. Also, the music's pure MP3 stuff. Ready? So I thought the reason why the music for this demo, by the way, I'm just gonna quickly say this. The reason why I thought this music was bad was I was like, wait, what? So it's not just related to the arcade version, it's actually in the PS3 game as well. They didn't upscale it or make it like re-record it properly. No, it just turns out they reused the same arcade version. So the music's not very high quality, to my opinion. What else is to say? Yeah, so a few final thoughts from me. Thank you very much, SEGATHON, for allowing me to show off not 1, not 2, but 3 games for the first time in your marathon. I really appreciate everyone behind this who allowed me in as part of this, and believe me, I'll definitely be submitting for the next event, whether it's a Halloween one or it's SEGATHON. I'll definitely be back, mark my words. The other thing is obviously that was a PB, but I also just want to quickly mention a few things too. First things first, thank you very much to all of those that have supported me on my own community, you know, from what I've done over the years. Second of all, in terms of the House of Dead games, these went pretty well. Apologies that I've rambled on, but I just want to clear something up real quick. Hands down, without any shadow of a doubt, give these games a try. Only because of the fact that you might not be into horror. Believe me, I'm not a massive horror person myself, but if you're into horror, I would definitely recommend it. It's quite fun. And if you see these, if you happen to see these in arcade form, do yourself a favour. Put in $1 or a quarter or a pound or whatever it is, the currency, and play it. Because my opinion is, as great as the at-home experience is, because you get unlimited lives, you can play for as long as you want, playing it in an arcade is still just as good. And also you're supporting whoever works there as, you know, as a job and things like that. So definitely something to keep in mind. But yeah, on that note, like I said, thank you very much for watching me. Thank you very much, SEGATHON, once again for having me. Have a great rest of the marathon. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you want to catch me, I'm over at Viperracing on Twitch. I mainly do racing games and things like that. Recently I've been playing through Far Cry 3, which is a great game. I do playthroughs of games casually as well, but if you want to find me, I'm over at Viperracing. I'm mainly known for doing Colin McRae and Driver and things like that. Feel free to give me a follow if you wish to do so. No pressure, you don't have to. Just saying. That's what I always say in my community. And yeah, that's just about it. So thanks for watching, and I'll hand it back over to the host.
Thank you so much, Viper, for not 1 but 2 but 3 amazing runs, and we definitely are looking forward to seeing you again. So thank you again, and we're gonna set up for the next run with Wolf.